Hello, my strong friends. So, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, and if you're celebrating Christmas, then Merry Christmas. If you're not, Happy Holidays. Either way, hope you're having a good holiday season and with family and just enjoying life. I'm in Akron, Ohio right now. It's a beautiful place, obviously, but the weather is really nice, so I'm outside just chilling. So on this channel today, I have two of my strong friends. Like, honestly, I've been admiring these strength gains that these two have. Rori, I met in my first powerlifting meet ever, and she, at the American Open, I came in 5th place, she came in 1st place. So she was just like super motivating backstage, and she's a doctor of physical therapy and also a strength coach. And then Katie and Rutherford, she is an Instagram queen, let me tell you. She is a powerlifter and figure competitor. She has an amazing physique, and she keeps it so lean on the powerlifting stage. So it's just cool to see someone who's very successfully doing both. We went to Instagram and asked a few questions, or asked to ask for your questions, and Katie and Rori went ahead and answered them. So they are gonna be on the channel in the next few minutes. Before I bring them on, we're gonna do a giveaway. So Katie and Rori are promoting, and they're having a strength seminar in Long Island, New York, and it's on January 3rd. So if you can anyway make it, I went ahead and bought 2 of the tickets, and I am giving them away on the channel. So if you can for sure make it, stay tuned for the end of the video, and I'm gonna give you instructions on how to enter. So without further ado, here's Katie and Rori, and maybe me with answers to some of your questions. Hope you guys like it. These two are amazing, and I'm gonna leave their information below. If you don't happen to actually win the giveaway, then that's okay. There are still some tickets available. It hasn't sold out quite yet, but it's getting very close, and with my 2 that I bought, it's even closer. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and stay tuned for instructions on how to come to the seminar. I will for sure be there as a student as well, so come, and yeah, I'll see you at the end. Bye.
So first of all, I wanted to thank you guys for all the great questions you left for me, Meg, and Rori, and some really good ones. So I'm going to dive into the first one here that I thought was kind of a basic question about what kind of program that I follow. So I currently follow a DUP powerlifting program. I compete in powerlifting in the 72 kilogram class in USAPL, and then I also do compete in figure. So I am a natural figure pro. So a lot of my focus has to be both on powerlifting and on bringing up my weak areas for figure, and getting in lots of bodybuilding type workouts as well. So right now, I am currently squatting 4 times a week, deadlifting twice a week, and benching 4 times a week. And then I am pretty much, so I train 6 days a week, and then I add in accessory work on pretty much every single day. So I'm currently training 6 out of the 7 days and dividing my accessory work over those days, so it's not a huge load on any single day. And it really focuses primarily on back and shoulder accessory work, because those are huge areas for figure, and pretty much all of my leg type focus work comes from squats and deadlifts, but I do add in some glute accessory work as well.
Some people like to call supplemental work and accessory work the same thing. I do my competition lifts, my supplemental lifts, which are variations of the main barbell lifts, and then I do accessory work, or GPP, which is general physical preparedness. I do that twice a week. So that's in addition to my main barbell work. I think the most beneficial accessory piece that I have done, or work that I've added in, is pull-ups. One, it really strengthens your lats. You can load it, so you can do body weight, you can load it, and it also really works on your grip. Plus, banging out 10 bodyweight pull-ups for a female is so fucking badass. So I love pull-ups. I think they're a really awesome accessory. My favorite supplemental lift for squat is pause squat, because it really has helped me find the best bottom position and keeping the bar over the midfoot. I have femoral acetabular impingement, so the pause squat has really helped me nail the bottom position without pain, which was something that was really causing me a problem. For bench, my favorite supplemental exercise is the slingshot. I feel really, really empowered using really heavy weight on the slingshot. Plus, I think that handling heavy weight with the slingshot has really boosted my confidence handling heavy weight without the slingshot. And for deadlift, pause deadlift has been my favorite supplemental lift for the deadlift, because it really helps me maintain my back off the floor. Plus, for the sumo deadlift, you tend to be really slow off the floor, so you can work that explosion out of the slowest point of the deadlift.
So a second question that I got was surrounding training, and what do I think? I thought this was an interesting question. What do I think before I go into a lift? So typically I like to train alone. I train with some partners, like I sometimes train with my dad, I train with some other people around me, but generally my training is so specific because I do have I usually, every single training session I'm doing something powerlifting and something bodybuilding. So I like to train alone because I really enjoy the time away, and it's really my time to kind of zone out and really focus. So before I lift, I like to get pretty intense. So usually before I try to pull for a PR or pull like a heavy deadlift or squat, you know, an AMRAP session, which is as many reps as possible, which can be sometimes pretty intimidating. Usually what I'm thinking is dominate the weight. I know that might sound kind of funny, but usually just in my head, I'm thinking about being super aggressive, channeling my inner athlete. So I used to run track in high school, and so I was always kind of an athlete growing up. So I would say that when I am, especially before doing a lift, a powerlifting lift, I'm always thinking about dominating the weight. Do not, form first and foremost, supporting my back. Do not let the weight dominate me. I need to dominate the weight.
So when I have a PR or I'm going for a PR, I actually get really, really nervous, and I am scared I'm just not going to make the lift. So that's the first thought that goes through my head. And then I have to remind myself that, no, you're going to effing lift this shit up. I just bleeped myself and then used a curse word, so that was kind of funny. No, you're going to fucking lift this shit up, or no, you're going to fucking, I don't know. Anyway, so I usually, when I have a PR, I don't like to talk too much. I actually like to get my training partners to come gather everybody in the gym. I perform really well under pressure. I grew up as a dancer. I danced until I was 21, so I think of it as a performance. I've worked really hard for this. I've been practicing my technique. I've been practicing singles. I've been practicing my focus. I've been practicing lifting. So when I go for a PR, I'm like, this is what you've been practicing. You've been practicing this.
All right, so next question that I thought was really an interesting question was, how do I deal with comparison and the struggles that many people have with comparing themselves to others, feeling down about their progress, setting goals? So for me, I really try to set short and long-term goals. So right now I'm working on coming up on the Arnold, which is in March. So right now that's what I'm prepping for in terms of my training and what I'm thinking about. And then I'm also setting long-term goals. So I'm thinking about later in the year, I possibly might compete in figure. So then those things keep me motivated every single day. And I try to think each day, what is one thing that I can do to get me one step closer to my goal? So it can be overwhelming, especially if you're on a weight loss journey or trying to build up your strength for a meet. It can be very overwhelming because there's so many different things, or you feel like there's so much progress that you need to make. But if you focus on taking a step closer every single day, it'll really add up to huge strides in the big picture. One thing I would encourage people to do is to not focus on others. Especially in social media, it can be just a snapshot of people's lives. You don't see all the different aspects of people's lives, so it can be very easy to see, oh, she's lifting this much, oh, she's eating this much, oh, she's lost this much weight, or he or she, or blah, blah, blah. But really, no one will ever be you, and you will never be them. So focus on yourself and what you need to do to be better for yourself, better for others, because really the beauty of it is that every single person has an individual story. We all have something different that we can offer in this world or in your journey, sharing with others. So focus on taking one positive step each day, as opposed to focusing on outside people that really have no effect on your life. So I would say that that's definitely a tip that I would give on how to stay positive each day and focus on your own journey.
So at what point do you recommend wearing a belt for the lifts? I think this is different for everyone. Not everybody wears a belt. Not everyone wears a belt for every lift. So I think as soon as you feel like the weight is getting really challenging and you're struggling through a lot of the reps, you definitely should wear a belt. I think it's safe and it's not going to make your core weaker. If you can lift more weight with a belt, then your core is getting stronger. It's just not necessarily super, super strong at that weight that you're wearing the belt at. But if you can progress 30, 40, 50 pounds with the belt, then the weight that you put the belt on with for the first time, your core is going to be stronger with that weight once you're 50 pounds ahead of that weight. So it will help you get stronger. If you have any question or hesitation about if you should wear a belt or not, then you should wear a belt. I always think you should err on the side of caution rather than say, no, I can just wait another training session, or I can just wait another couple pounds on the bar and then maybe end up with an injury. Err on the side of caution, put the belt on. Well, first of all, why are you doing the meet? Are you doing the meet to have fun? Are you doing the meet to win? I don't know if you should do a meet if you're not confident in yourself, but maybe it will help you build confidence. I'm not sure. But I would say going into your first competition, it's all about the experience and having fun, okay? I wouldn't say try and win. Listen, you might win, okay? You may be like super, super strong like I was in my first competition, but I had no idea what to expect. So you don't know who's gonna show up on that day. You don't know that you're gonna win. You don't know if you're gonna come in last place, whatever. Just go in to do the best that you can do on that day, okay? Go in to experience it. It's your first competition. There are so many more. You just want to get your feet wet and feel it, and you want to have fun so that you want to do it again. If you go into a competition and you have no fun and you went 3 for 9, you got one lift on every lift, then are you going to want to do it again? So I would say go in just to have fun, no expectations, choose weights for all of your attempts that you know that you can hit for your first and second attempt on each one, and then give yourself a tiny PR on your third attempt so that you go 9 for 9, you have a really successful meet with no pressure, you have a lot of fun, and then you come out of it and you're like, damn, I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to do really well next time also, and I'm going to have so much fun, and I'm just going to keep getting stronger. And then this sport's going to open you up to meeting so many more people that you never knew existed in your state, across the country, in other countries, because that's what this is all about. It's just about having fun and building confidence in yourself and building confidence for women and men and building a strong community of people.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks to Katie and Rory for being on the channel and answering some of those questions. Like I said, instructions on how to enter are now, and pretty much what you're going to do is just comment below and make sure that you follow Rory and follow Katie on Instagram, and comment below and say Meg Pliss, you know how to say that, MEGPLS, I want tickets. So just say, Meg, please, I want tickets, and I will at random choose a winner for the giveaway, or I will choose 2 people to win the giveaway, and then I'll see you. Sorry, there's a truck. Sure. And then whoever wins, I will see you on January 3rd. And if you still want to come, there are still some tickets open, like I mentioned. All of the information to buy a ticket if you haven't won are below. I'm gonna announce winners on as soon as possible, so probably the day after Christmas. So I hope you seen this. December 26th, we're announcing winners, and I will message you on YouTube, okay? So I hope you guys love this video. Thank you so much, Katie and Rory, and I hope you win. If you win, I'll see you on the 3rd. Bye guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye! So we were talking a little bit about deficit pools, and I think I'm gonna work some of those in today.